Hey you, are you threatening somebody's daughter or somebody's son? Now look, let me just ask you a question. Have you ever had a partner before, or this is what you're going through, that they threaten to leave you all the time, but they never leave? If you relate, please type down on the comment section. Just write, I relate, or share your story. You're just going to be looking into a story today. Karibu sana. And oh, please like this video, subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, I am waiting for you to do that as we continue. Now let's dive into the story, and thank you for subscribing. You're really nice. I really mean it. I appreciate it. Okay. With no further ado, let's get into the story of today. If you've gone through this, what I would say is learn from it and don't make the mistake to get yourself into such kind of energy. And if you're this kind of a person, we always have a choice to make to be better. To this point of my life, even when I'm an adult, I'm trying to make relationships work, but the trauma in me, the toxic person in me will not allow me to maintain a good relationship. We can always change. You can always pray. Begin with prayer. I beg. Start with prayer. Prayer changes everything. Pray for yourself. God is able to deliver you. You should not be bound by those things. Your relationships are supposed to excel. Everything you do and touch is supposed to excel. God says that He will bless every work of your hand. You know, imagine relationship is work. You're putting effort into it and it's crashing, and you're the one who's crashing it. It's not... Actually, I said it wrong. There's something in you that is not allowing your relationship to move forward or to work. It is something in you. You better search for what that is. Learn and unlearn things, okay? Reinvent yourself. Become the better version of yourself. Let me just make something clear. If you're not ready for a relationship that is heading to marriage, I beg, please leave the other person alone. Let them look for a partner who is ready and worthy of their effort. Yes, I know we will say, oh, we don't choose who to love, our hearts want what it wants. I will agree with we don't choose to fall in love, but we choose who to love. It's not written anywhere that you're supposed to be that person for the rest of your life. Ask your God, is this person yours? When God gives you a sign that they're the one, please start getting ready before you even go to that person. How do people become wives and husbands? It's a lifestyle. I'm a lady, but I see a wife when I see one. I see a husband when I see one. That is according to me. When I look at a lady, I'll be like, this is really a wife. It's not that she's married, but her character, the way she carries herself, the way she does things. You're ready for marriage. You see a man and you see his ways, his actions. You already see a husband. I beg, you see the way he treats people. He's responsible, accountable. The way he just takes care of things. This man is ready to take care of the wife and children. And also this woman is ready to take care of the husband and the children. You will have to see it's a lifestyle. On my end right now, there are different sounds in the background. There's a crusade outside my house going on. Number two, it's raining. It's okay, we're just gonna work with it like that. Now let me go straight into the story. This is a lady who wrote this. I said something he misunderstood. 12-hour fight. First of all, understand that you can be mad at someone and it can go for minutes, hours, days. Some of you do take things to the other level. You don't talk to each other a week. You don't talk to each other a month. Please make me understand, if you're building something solid and because of these small cracks, you decide to stop. She said something, he misunderstood it. And then they had a 12-hour fight. Not 12-hour not talking, 12-hour fight. When we talk about fight in relationships, you know what it means, right? Someone will not let you stay at peace at all. I wonder what the guy was telling this lady. Number one thing, let me say, a real man, a man who is serious about you, a man who loves you, a man who knows exactly what he wants and what he's building, what he's fighting for, and what he's in there with you, will not allow himself to start fighting with you or argue with you with something you have said or something you've done. They first sit you down or ask you questions. Even the way you respond is important. They simply want to understand before they make conclusions. Say this, or you've texted this. Let me call or let me text and ask. Babe, I don't understand this. Please make me understand. Why are we making relationships difficult out here? Is it that we don't understand what communication really is or how it's supposed to be? If you are not ready to communicate maturely, or you do not have the training that is needed, you can't even hold a conversation with someone, even one mature conversation with somebody. You argue about simple things, little things that can just be sorted by talking. A man, to me, is supposed to be your supporter. This is your friend. I value friendships when it comes to relationship. I want this person to have a friendship kind of relationship with me, apart from him being my lover. Your man is supposed to be, in fact, the source of reason. He's supposed to be the guide of reason. Like, he's supposed to be logical. Men are logical beings. Like, this guy is supposed to be like, baby, I understand you're mad, or this is what is going on, but can we sit down and make it work? Men are natural fixers. Does that word exist? Natural fixers. They are. They always just want to fix things and sort out issues, sort out things. They want to see things working. This is ruined. Let me fix it. Oh, you don't have the... Let me fix it for you. Let me just work it out for you. Probably you need a mental or intellectual guide. This man is there for you and be like, okay, baby, try this, do this, da-da. I will. Men are like that. So if you have a man, or you had a man before who's always... In fact, they start the argument. They just want to fight, and not solve it. And the worst part is, you can find you're with somebody, or you've been with someone before, instead of fixing issues and problems, they run. They're gone. They come back when things are now fine for you. Why not be there and things are working and things are not working? That's how you will build something solid. We will just get into a level where you now start making choices. Okay, if you've not gotten to a level where you understand you need to love this person, it's a choice to love somebody. Be intentional. Why are we having a 12-hour argument? We might misunderstand, but when corrected, you'll definitely listen and calm down and be like, baby, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Now I know. You accept your mistake of misunderstanding the other person, okay? And this takes very few minutes to sort that issue out. As you're dating that person you're dating, you're seeing that person you're seeing, make the foundation stronger. So when you propose to the girl, or when you accept and say yes to the guy, you need to understand that you have to be ready for everything that's gonna happen in marriage. Like, you guys are strong together. First of all, you're strong by yourself as an individual, then you're strong together. Narcissists normally push things like this kind of energy further. It's like they're feeding onto making somebody else look bad or feel bad, and this is the person they claim they love. So they will definitely make something small look so big, or they might not accept their mistake. See, he misunderstood her. I'm pretty sure she tried explaining herself and be like, baby, this is what I mean. But this guy, he's not in a position to handle a woman. Sorry. He's not in a position to handle a relationship. He's not in a position to maintain a good, solid relationship. And why are you with him? No, love. But see, love is not blind. We can see. And this is not the kind of a man you would like for a husband or as a husband. But we ladies are also like that. So I continue. It was ridiculous. Instead of just being willing to accept that there was a mistake, he just tuned it in and argued in circles. I'm trying to imagine this situation. I'm trying to imagine him arguing with this woman the whole 12 hours. What was running into his head? What was he trying to prove? What is he trying to put across? You're arguing on a misunderstanding instead of understanding it and solving the issue. What's the problem, guys? I continue. I apologized for the misunderstanding. Hey! I am arguing with my man. He has misunderstood my statement. And we are arguing in circle. 12 good hours. Probably from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Argument. 12 good hours. Then I end up apologizing for him misunderstanding me. Baby, I'm sorry that you misunderstood me. Please forgive me. I beg you, please forgive me. With all humility and respect, that's not okay. Absolutely not okay. What are you taking yourself for? You're losing yourself. Whether you're a guy or a lady listening to me, for what? For love? You're always the one apologizing even for their faults and mistakes, and they cannot do the same for you. See, if they cannot do the same thing you're doing for them, if they cannot own up to their own mistakes, and apologize. I think this is one thing that is very important in relationships. If your person, the person you call your soulmate, the person you call the love of your life, you know how you can just be in a public vehicle and then there's this person in front of you and they're just showing you their phone like this. It's like, of course it's not intentional that they want you to see, but it's like they don't care who sees this or not. And my eyes, macho hayana pazia. So I was not on my phone, I didn't have my earpiece, so that's entertainment to me. The first lifeline, lifeline with love emojis. Ha! This guy texted, there's another one, babe, eh? And they were laughing and chatting and doing all that. I did not start reading his charts and all that. And then now, guess who called? My desire called. So whether you guys are serious with these people or not, please do not ever accept to be victims of such energy and things like that. Let me continue. I apologize for the misunderstanding, but apparently that wasn't good enough. I will tell him what I actually meant, but that doesn't matter because his interpretation still hurt his. I don't want to say this word because it might be a negative word and God might just decide to slap my mouth right now. So I had work the next morning and had to be up by 7 a.m. and he would still call and harass me. How would you harass your partner? This person, the person you say you love, do you even know what love is? Please, if you're not ready for love, leave relationship for those who are ready for it. You know, you cannot give what you don't have. So if you don't know how to love, if you can love yourself, if you can put yourself first, you can never put someone else in the same. You definitely cannot share what you don't have. You need to start working on the inner you. Put yourself together, and then when you're ready, you will know, you will feel it when you're ready for romantic relationships, when you're ready for a serious thing, when you're ready for marriage. You will know. Psychologically, mentally, emotionally, you will know. Okay? Please, see, if you cannot put yourself together, if you cannot control your emotions, if you can't explain how you react in different circumstances or situations that happen to you, you're not ready for a serious relationship. You are not. Leave somebody's son alone, leave someone's daughter alone, please, until you're ready. Is it by force? It's not. And you're willing to unlearn and learn things. You've trained yourself to be accountable, to be responsible. It's become a lifestyle for you. You're just that person who cannot be shaken, who cannot be beat, who cannot be swayed by what people say or what people think about them. You know, people out here are allowed to be opinionated, but please, if people's opinion makes you react negatively or a certain way to yourself and you feel depressed, you cry, you throw words, you insult them, you cannot put your emotions in check. I used to be very angry when I was younger, growing up. To a point I came to a decision that I needed help. Why? Because I realized that my actions or how I react to anger as an emotion leads to something else. It hurts me and it hurts people, because when people I love get hurt, I get hurt too, and I hurt other people unknowingly as well, which is not a good thing. So I needed to put myself in check. I looked into my future and I saw myself as a wife and a mother. Will my husband and my kids be happy to have a mother like me, the way I was, that kind of a woman? Is a no. Things that used to make me angry and react a certain way, I control how I react to them, and things just work out for me. That's just an example. Like, if you know you are always arguing non-stop with people or with your partner, if you can understand right now that that's a problem and it breaks so many relationships for you, even your work relationship, your romantic relationship, your family relationship, because you're just never keeping quiet, never argue with everyone, something that is not even arguable. All of us want good relationships later on. I mean, romantic relationships and marriages. We want them to work. It's who you are in the inside who comes into the relationship. Money is in the outside. The body is in the outside. What about your inner attributes? What about your inner characters? That is what is going to shape your relationship. You can have all the money in the world and come to me and be a man with a good physique. You cannot control your emotions. If you cannot control how you react to things, I beg, please, thank you. I don't need anything like that. I am not ready. I'm not ready for someone like that. So you need to put yourself together. Your money will not mean a thing to me. Your physique will not. I will appreciate it. Oh, you look nice, you look all that, but you're not for me. You've made it in life where you have all the money in the world, which is really good. No, thank you. I am fine. If you cannot put yourself together and even hold a mature conversation, my inner me is more important. It's a priority. I prioritize how I feel, what I feel, how I think. I want to be corrected, to be mentored. I want to be guided. I want to be the best version of myself. I am not perfect. but I'm ready for corrections to correct my mistakes. Oh, I thought this is how I should love on you, but you feel like this. I am sorry, I'm gonna correct it because I don't want you to feel like that again. But it shouldn't be to a point where I'm feeling bad about it because you're making me feel bad because of what I did. No, you correct me nicely and with love. If you and your partner have similar interests or similar passions or your inner characters, your thoughts, is it aligning with your partner's thoughts? He tells me, if you hang up the phone, then we are done. Okay. Then he says, I am done. This guy. And I hung up the phone. Now the lady hung up. Even after the guy said, don't hang up. Don't even try it, or we are done. And he calls 10 seconds later saying he will give me another chance. This man is so interesting. You've said we are done. You're telling me you'll give me another chance for what? Another chance for? For you to keep doing what you're doing to me. You're ending the relationship like a joke, and then now you're coming back acting like the victim. It's like the lady is begging you, and then you're like, I'll give you another chance. Did she ask for another chance? As the victim, it's like she's done something wrong. Now you're gonna give her another chance. Another chance for what? What did she do? This story is just giving me the feeling of a straightforward narcissist. Narcissists do threaten to leave you, but they never leave. I'll break up with you if you do this. Try hang up the call. I'm gonna break up with you. Try eating my food. I'll break up with you. When you talk to that man, I'll break up with you. When you go to your work, we are done. See, this kind of people, whether a lady or a guy, they are afraid of being abandoned, right? And they don't know how to deal with their feelings. So they lash out in self-defense. And they always just experience your refusal to agree with them or obey them as a form of unnecessary or a direct declaration of war against them or against their self-esteem. Have you ever experienced, this is in a romantic relationship, or had a friend or somebody in the family who has trust issues? It's because they cannot be trusted themselves. They're doing something behind your back, or they're doing something and they think now because they're doing it, it's inside them, and it's what they, it's what's controlling their mind. And so they're also thinking everyone else around there, or you, because you're with them, you're also doing the same thing. So they're projecting what is inside them on you. It's just how they're dealing with things. They're not able to put themselves together. Your emotions, how you feel, is very important. Don't ever apologize for your feelings. If you feel bad, you feel bad. If you feel attacked, you feel attacked. If you feel misunderstood, you feel misunderstood. If you feel victimized, you can stop it. And by stopping it, only you can make that decision. Do what you know is best for you. What is love really? We are misinterpreting what love really is. You cannot say you love somebody and you're threatening them. You cannot say you love somebody and you're harassing them. You cannot say you love someone and you're putting their lives in danger and you're making them feel unhappy. You're destroying their self-esteem. How are you loving somebody like that? You're not ready for a relationship, so please stop. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. I'm gonna be coming back with another story. Let's relate only on Relate with Fahila.